make sure you have a laser gun handy. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 animated sci-fi films. For this list, we'll be sticking exclusively to animated films in the sci-fi genre. As such, we will be ignoring superhero-based efforts like The Incredibles and Big Hero 6, as those are movies for another day.
Yeah, fist bump.
Fist bump is not in my fighting database.
Number 10, Treasure Planet.
Fascinating.
It's the new millennium, and with Pirates of the Caribbean not yet released, kids didn't know that they loved pirates.
Well, I was never much good at games. Always hated to lose.
Me too.
So how do we turn a literary classic into something that'll capture the attention of today's sugar-addicted video game-playing youth? Set it in space, of course.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Stop that banging.
Say what you will about this cartoon retread, but any movie with aliens, cyborgs, pirates, and a whole planet of treasure is bound to draw in more sci-fi-oriented audiences, both young and old alike.
Hit your head there pretty hard, didn't you?
Mix in a bit of 3D animation, and my friend, you have got something indeed.
You're something special, Jim. You're going to rattle the stars, you are.
Number 9, Atlantis, The Lost Empire.
Now, as you can see by this map that that I've drawn.
What mysteries lay beneath the cold blue sea? Probably none, unless you're in a Disney film, in which case there's plenty of adventure to be had and even a lost civilization to be found.
Welcome to the city of Atlantis. Come, you must speak with my father now.
While you might say that an ancient civilization doesn't sound very sci-fi, we'd like to remind you that the civilization in question is so advanced that it includes giant robot sentries, flying vehicles, practically immortal people, and someone who sounds eerily like Mr. Spock.
What they have to teach us, we have already learned.
Throw in some epic bad guys and a crazy quest, and you have one of the most watchable sci-fi animated flicks out there.
The volcano! She awakes!
Hey, I had nothing to do with it.
Number 8, Heavy Metal.
And if I refuse?
If you refuse, you die. She dies. Everybody dies.
Think animated movies are just for kids? Think again.
But mixed marriages just don't work. I'm afraid that I'll come home one day and find you screwing the toaster.
This Canadian anthology sci-fi fantasy is categorized as being for adults due to its sexual and violent content. Bringing together multiple stories from the magazine of the same name, which are the efforts of several different animation houses. Heavy Metal's got space shuttles, dystopian cities, a green meteorite, and robot sex, just to name a few.
What he does not know will not hurt him.
But I'd feel so guilty.
Its standout animation, combined with a killer soundtrack, has also ensured that the flick has earned cult status today.
Not guilty. Are you nuts?
It's okay, Charlie. I got an angle.
Number 7, Ghost in the Shell.
I am a living, thinking entity who was created in the sea of information.
Are you a fan of anime and stories that just barely make sense? Well, then you've probably already seen Ghost in the Shell.
Who knows what's inside our heads? Have you ever seen your own brain?
And if you haven't, it's the future, as it usually is with anything sci-fi. And the world is connected by a massive electronic network.
I am connected to a vast network that has been beyond your reach and experience. To humans, it is like staring at the sun, a blinding brightness that conceals a source of great power.
Major Kusanagi is an assault team leader who is tasked with hunting down the elusive criminal known as the Puppet Master.
Are we talking about the Puppet Master? The infamous mystery hacker?
Well, we don't know a lot either. No clue about age, sex, or background.
Now keep in mind that in this wacky future world, people are able to transfer their consciousness into robotic bodies. So this isn't as easy as it sounds. But that's part of what makes this such a classic, as do its philosophical themes and stunning visuals.
Just a whisper. I hear it in my ghost.
Number 6, Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind.
It's so beautiful. It's hard to believe these spores could kill me.
Hayao Miyazaki is nothing if not a staunch environmentalist. At least he seems to be, thanks to many of his movies' themes.
After 1,000 years of darkness, he will come, clad in blue and surrounded by fields of gold, to restore mankind's connection with the earth that was destroyed.
And he will guide the people of this planet at last to a land of purity.
Well ahead of carbon taxes and inconvenient truths, he was telling us as early as the 80s that pollution was bad. No one listened, so he made a movie to show us the error of our ways. Nausicaa.
All the poison is in the soil. Even the topsoil in our valley is polluted.
After the Earth is sent into a post-apocalyptic spiral because of pollution, the human population has dwindled down to settlements and kingdoms and must avoid the now poisonous forests filled with gigantic bugs. The titular heroine must find a way to bring the two worlds together, using a high-tech glider. And the result is a passionate, thrilling, and musical flick that went on to inspire countless anime movies thereafter.
Turn your ship! You're gonna crash! Turn the ship!
Number 5. Lilo and Stitch.
Read the charges.
At the beginning of this adventure film, an alien superweapon is deemed too dangerous by the Galactic Federation and is sentenced to be exiled.
Council has banished you to exile on a desert asteroid. So relax, enjoy the trip, and don't get any ideas.
It manages to escape and hijack a spacecraft with a random destination, Earth.
Yeah, he took the red one.
No, this is not a schlocky 50s sci-fi. It's Disney's Lilo and Stitch.
Hi.
Oh, how?
Wow.
While the movie seems to start off as a hard science fiction flick, it then leads into a humorous and heartwarming tale of friendship between two outcasts. Don't worry though, if you aren't a fan of that, there's lots of epic alien goodness along the way.
I have lost patience with you both. Have you captured 626 or not?
Number 4. A Scanner Darkly.
Whatever it is that's watching, it's not human.
In the near future, an alternate reality, or both, America has been overcome by drugs, with 1/5 of the population hooked on a new hallucinogen called Substance D.
Substance D. D.
D is for dumbness and despair and desertion.
Bob Arctor, an undercover agent, is assigned to infiltrate a powerful drug ring and bring it down from the inside.
Believe me, Arctor is hiding a great deal. We've got more recent information on him analyzed, and there's no doubt about it. He's a ringer.
Fairly straightforward, right? Except that Bob, his cop friends, and nearly everyone else is wearing something called a scramble suit, which can alter the wearer's physical appearance.
Now you will notice that you can barely see this man, because he is wearing what is called a scramble suit. The exact same suit he wears, and in fact must wear, during certain parts, in fact most parts, of his daily activities of law enforcement.
So, to put it simply, people are backstabbing people who are backstabbing people who might be backstabbing themselves, who in turn are backstabbers. If we follow the math.
I hope for everyone's sake the scanners do better. Because if the scanner sees only darkly the way I do, then I'm cursed. And cursed again.
Regardless, this close adaptation of the Philip K. Dick novel features the animation technique known as interpolated rotoscope, an A-list voiceover cast, and thought-provoking themes, which makes it a must-see for all you deep thinkers out there.
If I'd known it was harmless,
I would have killed it myself.
Number 3. WALLE.
WALLE.
This beloved Pixar film foresaw a grim future for humankind, but a charming and playful one for robots. Or at least for one robot, anyway.
Hey, I know that guy. It's, WALLE.
After years spent cleaning an abandoned Earth that's become covered in trash, WALLE develops sentience apropos of nothing. He's the last of his kind, and spends his days tidying up and repairing himself. When the tubby survivors return to Earth to see if it's clean enough to live on again, they send Eve, an advanced robot probe, to assess the situation.
Name? WALLE. WALLE. WALLE.
Eve. The result? WALLE and Eve are drawn together and share an unlikely adventure that spans the entire complex emotional spectrum in a story that is comprehensible for children, yet still entertaining for adults. Number 2, The Iron Giant.
You stay. I go.
Vin Diesel in a sci-fi? Unheard of.
You are who you choose to be.
The Iron Giant is the story of a gigantic space robot that crash lands on Earth and soon becomes fast friends with a young boy, as happens with robots and boys.
So, I guess you're not gonna hurt me, huh?
As movies have told us time and time again, though, there is nothing that comes from space that isn't first feared and then attacked by the US government.
Now, you are going to tell me about this thing, you are going to lead me to it, and we are going to destroy it before it destroys us!
The giant is pelted with all kinds of artillery, but to no avail. So the feds opt to go nuclear.
Launch the missile now!
This is the moment the Iron Giant becomes a hero, and the movie becomes something more than a kid's flick, but one that tackled complex feelings and emotions, and touches a wider audience as well.
I love you.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
How can humans so easily destroy robots, Keiichi?
They call this a revolution?
Hey, for your information, I happen to be humanity's last great hope.
I weep for the species.
Un incident allait me permettre de bénéficier moi aussi de la science des dragues.
Lorsque la Terre pèle, une intense végétation remplace toutes les mosques qu'elle possède par des mosques voisines.
Number 1, Akira.
I know it's hard for you to believe what I'm saying, but it's the truth!
This anime's got it all. Futuristic Tokyo, wicked motorcycles, and a giant psychic blob of a monster. Based on the successful manga, Akira hit North American audiences with all the force of a nuclear bomb, and created a new generation of anime fans with its crazy sci-fi plot and seizure-inducing action scenes. Kaneda, the hero of the film, must battle relentless government agents, rival street gangs, and his good buddy, who also transforms into a horrifying monster with powerful psychic abilities.
Where is he?
With dystopian and cyberpunk tones, as well as engaging characters and storyline, Akira hooks audiences from the beginning.
It's the cops! What should we do? Ah, damn it. My motocross were just getting warmed up.
By helping to introduce both manga and anime to the West, thanks to its exceptional artwork, it is a natural choice for our top pick.
I came to apologize, sir. The mission was a failure.
Do you agree with our list? What's your favorite sci-fi animated film?
This is the pact. But when life loses its value and is taken for naught, then the pact is to avenge.
For more futuristic top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.